Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So I was watching a video on YouTube yesterday. It was a podcast, if you will. Now, there's two topics I wanted to talk to you guys about, and I wanted to get your guys' opinion on both of these topics today. So I was watching Naomi Kyle's podcast with her boyfriend Kyle. O'Connor, and they had a special guest, William Haynes, on, and there was a few topics that interested me in that video. Now, let's dive into the most important topic. If me and a friend were to do a podcast about just any general topic, whether it be on iTunes or YouTube or Facebook or something along those lines, or even on Spotify or some sort of social media platform that allows you to do podcasts, what would you be interested in me and this friend talking about? Would it be, social media? It could be anything in the world that you would want us to talk about, except for politics. I'm not diving into that. We could talk about sports, we could talk about music, we can talk about video games, we could talk about, movies, TV shows, any topic in the world besides politics. Because me and him, don't really like to talk about a whole lot about politics on our videos. And then, and I just wanted to get your humble opinion. No need to be brash or crazy or any of that stuff. I just wanted to get you guys' opinion on if we were to start a podcast between me and him. I'm not going to say who this person is, but if we were to start a podcast, what style of podcast would you like to see? It wouldn't happen until we were in the same location, whether it be living in the same area of the of the state or some other state. But what would you like to see in that podcast? Now, the second topic is a little bit more deep and fun, if you will. No, or not fun. I don't know how you perceive this, but there was a thing that I was very interested in. The millennials of this era, whether you're 24 to 35 in this current time, do you think in this time period that we could live for eternity or live forever with all of the knowledge you know? And I don't know all of the knowledge. Trust me. If I knew all the knowledge, I'd be, living on Mars, doing crazy adventures every single day, driving a Maserati or a Tesla or a BMW or Mercedes Benz and living the high life in Southern California or, someplace that, cool people would live. But that's not the point of the video. The point of this video is, or this point of this part of this video is, with all the science and all the technology and all the, intelligence we have in this world right now, do you think that there is a possibility that myself and anyone between anyone that's a millennial between the ages of 24 and 35 could possibly live forever? Because I don't know the correct answer to this, and maybe you guys do, and maybe I'm being, not as smart as I could be, but is there a possibility that, life could live on forever if you're between the ages of 24 and 35? And with science curing most diseases and most cancers these days, I'm not saying it's all cancers and all diseases, but having the ability to have your memory intact for the rest of your life, whether it be forever or whether it be for a certain amount of period of time, do you think that millennials could possibly be the generation right now that lives until they're like 300 years old, or even 400 years old, 500, 1,000 years old. Is it possible, with all of the information we have in technology and in science and media and stuff like that? Because those two questions are keeping me curious about what life is and how it's going to be perceived and stuff like that. So please let me know in the comment section down below. If me and this friend were to start a podcast, what style of podcast would you love to see us talk about? We could talk about numerous topics throughout the podcast. I've listed a few, but there's so many more things that we could talk about. And, you know, that's just something that's been running through my mind. And also, do you believe that we could live forever if you're a millennial in this time period and you know all of the information or most of the information that we have out there with technology and science and possible space exploration and life here on Earth or life here on Mars eventually? What is your opinion? That's what what today's video is about, is getting your opinion on topics for possible podcast information and, you know, how things would work if we were to live forever. That's all I've got for you guys today. I have a bunch of other footage I'm going to upload to YouTube today. I already uploaded one of the videos from the car show 2 or 3 days ago, and there's so much more footage I have from the car show. But I want to put a disclaimer on it. None of these cars that you've seen in pictures on Facebook, if you're following me on Facebook and watching these videos, none of these cars are mine. There's someone else's cars that I thought I'd take a picture of and show you the engines of the cars and stuff like that. And the car auction was pretty awesome. We got to see so many cars. None of them were sold, by the way, except for maybe a couple, 2 or 3 here and there. But there was a bunch of them that were not sold. Just to let you guys know that. I know I keep saying and the and that, blah, and I stutter a lot, but I thought I'd just give you guys a little pretext for those videos. There's another but yeah, so I will see you guys tomorrow with a brand new vlog. You guys know the drill. Keep it real. Bye-bye.